Good morning, friends. Hello. Mrs. Wise is so happy to be with you today. I wanted to welcome my friends that are in my class. I've been missing you so much, and I'm so proud of all the work that you've been sending me. I love to look at how much you've grown in this short amount of time. I know that it's been a little while since I've seen you in my classroom, right, guys? But I'm so grateful that you're doing all this work and you're trying so hard at home, because Mrs. Wise loves to see the growth. You know what that means? How much you've changed and how much you've learned. And it's amazing to me how you can do it under these circumstances and how you're really listening to your families and really trying hard with them at home. So keep doing that hard work. I'm very proud of you. And to the friends that are in my class, that aren't in my class, maybe, that are here, welcome. And I hope you have a little bit of fun and learn something new. So our important feeling talk today, Mrs. Wise was feeling a little lazy getting out of bed this morning. I took a little extra time and I laid back down and put my head on my pillow and went back to sleep for a little bit. It felt so good. Sometimes it feels okay to be lazy, right? It feels okay. I'm okay with that. And I'm also kind of excited because my mom is coming over today and my dad is coming over today, and we're going to have a little visit outside. And I thought that would be kind of fun. So that's exciting. I'm excited for that today. So I'm wondering how you're feeling today. Yeah, look over some of these feelings. I wonder how you're feeling. You know, you should be feeling proud, I hope, because, you know, of all that work that you've been doing. Yeah. All right. I do want to think about our, this book that we've been looking at. I know that we can keep our body in check and in balance by thinking about our energy and how we can be a good boss of our body, right? It feels good to have our energy in balance, and it feels good to have our emotions in balance, and we can be the boss of that. So I was looking at this book with you that's called Unstoppable Me, and I kind of changed it a little bit. We can do that. We can kind of get inspiration from something else. And these are the 10 ways that you can soar through life. Can you say it after me? I am great. Good. I never give up. You say it. I never give up. I am brave. I am brave. I am the boss of my thoughts, my feelings, and my energy. I am the boss of my thoughts, my feelings, and my energy. I think positively. I think positively. I have peace in my heart. I make every moment count. I make healthy choices. I am creative. You say it. And the last one is, I give what I can. I give what I can. Really great. So those are the 10 ways that we can soar through life. All right, show me those watching eyes, listening ears, quiet voice. Calm, quiet body. Ready, hands? Keep your brain in the group. Make sure you care about what we're doing today so that it matters. Okay, friends? I am just going to shut my little phone thing off because sometimes it makes lots of noises. All right. Here we go. So, what else can we do today? Let's see. Oh, let's hop on over. Look at, do you see the writing on my table? It's because Mrs. Wise uses these Sharpies when I write, but that's okay. I can get that off with a magic eraser. Don't worry. Silly, huh, guys? All right, let's pop on over here and do our June daily meeting, our calendar work. Let's look at our pattern. It is watermelon, pie, sandwich. Watermelon, today's a pie. And I know that we're thinking about, looks like we're thinking about a picnic with all these yummy snacks, doesn't it? Do you like watermelon? Thumbs up if you like watermelon. Thumbs down if you don't like it. Thumbs in the middle if you're not sure. What do you think about watermelon? Tell me. I like it. I don't know. How about pie? Any kind of pie. Do you like pie? Thumbs up, thumbs down, or thumbs in the middle? What do you think? I like it. Do you like a sandwich with bread and maybe some stuff in there, maybe peanut butter or even like some turkey or maybe bologna or something inside there? Do you like that kind of sandwich? you like that, thumbs up. Mrs. Wise is only okay about sandwiches. I don't love them. Yeah. So we like some things. We might not like other things. And we think some things are kind of in the middle, right? One thing I've learned, because I'm kind of an old lady, one thing I've learned that if you smell something, it might smell good to you, some foods. And if you smell the food and it smells good, you might want to try to put it in your mouth. If you smell it and it doesn't really smell very good, chances are it's not very good. But the things that you smell, if you kind of are brave enough and you give it a chance to give it a sniff, then, and if it smells okay, it might just taste okay to you. So that was a little trick I learned as I was growing up. So I thought I would share that with you. All right, so today's the fifth, Mrs. Wise. Let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's the 5th day of June. So I can go straight up and it says that today is Friday. Okie dokie smokies. Yesterday was Thursday. Today is Friday. Tomorrow will be Saturday. All right, I'm gonna move myself over a little bit. It's kind of in the way today. Let's add a cube for us for today. And let's count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's that number 6. Let's erase the 5 up here and we'll write that number 6. Do you remember the number poem for 6? Goes something like this. Around the clock until it ticks. That's the way we make a 6. So this shows us that we've known each other, Mrs. Wise and her students have known each other for 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155, 156 days I've known my students. And if you have been going to school, you might know your teacher for around that same amount of days, 156 days of school. All right, let's make a nice tally mark here. Boop, boopy doop. Awesome, we can count by 5s. We're super smart. Let's do it. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 156 days we have been knowing each other. Let's check the weather. Like my dress today? I have on flowers, I know. Kind of pretty, right? I felt like putting that on today. All right, let's check out this day. Okay, well, it's not a sunny day. No, it's kind of a cloudy day today. It did rain, but I think the rain stopped. Oh no, windshield wipers. I saw windshield wipers going by on a car. That tells me that it might still be raining. So I guess we could put a little bit of rain there too. Let's check this out. It's very breezy too. All right, so I don't see any sun, so I'm not gonna put that. I definitely see some clouds. I saw a little bit of rain, but I'm gonna make it small because I don't think it was a lot of rain. I think it was just a little bit of rain. And I saw some wind out there today. That's what our weather looks like. So good. All right, oh, stand for the pledge. Everybody up. You ready for it? Can I hear your words today? Can you show me how proud you are of our flag and our country? Let's do it. Hand on your heart. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So good. Okie dokie. Let's pop on over and see what we have today. I do want to think a little bit about, oh yeah. I wanted to do some life cycle stuff with you, and I hope I have my glue and all that. We've been talking a little bit about the life cycle of different animals. Wait, did we do math yet? Let's do math first. Let's do some math first. Here's some math for us from our template. Let's do a little bit of math first, and then we'll do some science next. Okay, ready? Gotta get my bucket of stuff. Look at all that. Looks like the Very Hungry Caterpillar. See it? My friend gave me that. Isn't that cool? All right. So this one says, use crayons or colored pencils to color in just the spheres. I want to go find the spheres. What's a sphere? Do you know? A sphere is a pumped up ball. It looks like a ball like this, it's like a pumped up circle. So it's a sphere. All right, let's see. So it has to be round like a ball and pumped up and thick like a ball. So this ball is a sphere for sure. This pizza is a circle, but it is not a sphere because it's not all round like big and fat and round. Is this ball big and fat and round? Yes. This snowman has got some spheres on him. He's got 1, 2, 3 spheres. This lemon or an orange is a sphere when it goes like that. Well, he's a planet. That is a sphere. I'm going to color it. A beach ball? Yep, that's a sphere. Cherries are spheres. Yeah, little ones. A baseball? Yep, that's a sphere, all right. Grapes are spheres. They look like little puffed up balls. Sure, all of these are spheres. Oh, the earth is a sphere. Sure. This clock is a circle, but it's not a sphere. This button is a circle, but it's not a sphere. And this is a cube. So let's see how many we colored in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We colored in 10. That was a lot. Now, if we wanted to, we could have made that really pretty and taken our time and we could do different colors, right? That's okay to do. That would be like probably the best kind of work, right? All right. Here it says, choose a group of pattern blocks in this picture that you don't think belongs with the rest. Explain why. Okay, so look at this. It looks like we have got 2 that are the same, then 1, and then 2 that are the same, and then 1. This one we have 1 the same, 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 1 the same. This one we have 2 and then 1, 2. This one we have 2 and then 1, 2 and then 1. So this has 2, 2 and then 1. 2 and then 1. This one has 2 and then 1. And then 2. This one has 2 and then 1. 2 and then 1. This one has 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 that are the same. So I think this one is different. And the way that we talk about that, this is going to sound kind of crazy. We say that this is a B pattern. A, B. This one says A, B. A, see all the A's are the same and that B is the same. We could say A, B. A, B. Here we say A, B, A, B, A, B. See all the A's are the same here and the B's are the same. See the A's are the same and the B's. But this one goes A, B, and this one says A, B, A. So I think this one is the one that's different. I think that's why. Okay, for our last one, we'll do a little bit of work together. Let's see what happens. It says, write a number sentence to go with each picture. Solve some squirrel and nut problems. Help the squirrels get some nuts by adding and subtracting. All right, so here's our squirrel. See him? There's 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2 more is how many altogether? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The B goes down around the hive, go back up to make a 5. Yeah, so a number sentence would be 3 and 2 is 5 altogether. How many are here? That's 1. How many are here? 1, 2. That's 2. 1 and 2 is 1, 2, 3 altogether. So 1 and 2 is 3 altogether. How about this one? Oh my goodness. 1, 2, 3. It looks like we had 4, and then we took how many away? We took 1 away, so how many are left here? 1, 2, 3 left. So 4 take away 1 is 3 left over. Yeah, how about this one? 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1 more is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 altogether. This time, it looks like we're taking some away. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to start. And then how many did we take away? 1, 2. Is how many left over? 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 take away 2 is 4 altogether. 4 left over. All right, how many did we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And how many did we take away? 1. And then how many did we have left? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 6 take away 1 is 5 left over. How many more to 5? Good question. So if we have 5, I like to draw it. So if we have 1, how many more do we need to get to 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 more. If we have 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, how many more till we get to 5? Just 1. If we have 5, right? Oh, this is a backwards one. If we have 2, how many more do we need to get to 5? 3. Yep. If we have 3, how many more till we get to 5? 2. If we have 5, how many more do we need to get to 5? 0, because we already have 5, silly. Yeah, these are fun math problems. I love thinking like a mathematician. I love that. Makes my brain feel smart and my heart feel happy. Right, guys? All right. So today we have got another paper here that talks a little bit about animal life cycles. And this is fun. This is like a challenge. I love that. So what we have to do is kind of cut out the stuff at the bottom. La, 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 do, 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 do. We're going to talk about some different features on this one. We're going to talk about some caterpillars and butterflies and some chickens and some baby chicks. We'll talk about some frogs, some tadpoles. All right, so I just cut on the lines. Here they are, see them? All right, let's check this out. Look at all these cool things. So I just want to look at one thing at a time. And sometimes when I want to do that, I kind of cover up the other pieces. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to just cover up these other pieces. I don't really want to look at these right yet. So I might just go like this, cover these up. All right, let's just look at one thing at a time, okay? So here, oh, I know about this. I know about this. This looks like, remember how we talked about the caterpillars and the eggs? So there's the egg, and then something happened. We have to add something there. And then we got the chrysalis, and then something happened there. So, oh yeah, I remember the egg grew into a caterpillar. The caterpillar formed its chrysalis. And what came out of the chrysalis? Do you remember? Was it a chicken, a little baby chicken? Should I put this here? No. Was it a little tadpole that came out? No. It was a beautiful butterfly. That's how we do it. That's right, that's right. Okay, how about this one? Let's see what we have to do. So this looks like, oh, okay. I think we need these for this one. This is how a chicken is. We didn't really talk too much about this one, but this is what happens. So if there's an egg, right? An egg. And then what comes out of that egg if it's fertilized? It looks like the little chick is starting to come out. And then there's the chick. And then there's a mama chicken, right? So it gets big into like a hen. So it starts as an egg. He starts to poke out. He comes out of his egg. And there it is, a full-grown hen. Or maybe a rooster, right? And the hens lay an egg. So that's another life cycle. We only have one more piece left, so I think this probably goes here. I think this probably goes here. I wonder what kind of life cycle this is. All right, so here we go. These are the eggs wrapped up in that jelly, remember? And then it turns into a tadpole, and then it's a frog with a tail, and then it's a frog. So cool. So these are all different life cycles. We talked about the butterfly life cycle, the life cycle of the chicken, and the life cycle of the frog. Really good work. Yeah, you make me so proud. All right, let's see what's next. Why don't we do one of these awesome word family mats? Which one should we do today? Let's do, I want to do a word family match. It's kind of stuck on there. How about if we do the EM word family mat today? Oh wait, no, I changed my mind. I want to do UB. That looks like fun. Sometimes I change my mind. Okay, so we have to find some sounds to go with this. Let's see. Look at ub, ub. All right. Ah, blub, tub, rub, baby cub, sure. How about a tub already? Sub and rub. That sounds good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's get rolling. So let's try this one. Sound, please. T, b, tub. Good. How about this one? Sound, please. See it? B, sub. Ub, rub. Ub, cub. This is a sound a fish might make. Ready? Bull, ub, blub, 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 blub. And what about this one? Ub, grub. Let's write them. Ready, friends? Tub, b, ub, tub. Do you write sub? What sound do I need next? Good. Sub, sub. How about rub? What sound do we need at the beginning? Yeah, we need rub, rub. How about a baby bear as a cub? Cub, cub. How about blub, that sound that the fish makes? Blub, blub, blub. And grub. Do you see some of these tall letters that go way up to that top blue line? And I see just one hanging letter in this whole activity. Do you see a hanging letter there? Right there, it's hanging down below that line. It's just good to notice those. Some letters are tall, some letters are small, some letters hang way down. So cool. All right, let's erase them. I gotta find my eraser. Oh, did I stick it in here? Yep. By tub, by sub, by rub. I'm rubbing to say goodbye to rub. By cub, by blub, and by grub. It's such a fun way to practice these. You make me so proud because you're so smart. All right. Oh, I do want to think about, you know, I've been talking a little bit about plants. I wanted to read a story to you about trees, because a tree is another kind of plant, right? Look how beautiful this tree is. Take a minute while I have a sip of my coffee. Look how pretty that tree is. This is part of our science program. You ready for it? FOSS Science Stories, all about trees. All right, I'm just going to move some of these lights away because sometimes you can see it better when the lights are away. Is that better? Maybe I'll move that way so you don't have it glaring at me. All right, so this is an awesome story all about trees. Our table of contents says that we're going to learn about where do trees grow, my apple tree, orange trees, and maple trees. Let's learn about that. Where do trees grow? Trees are living things. Trees have woody stems and roots. They have branches with leaves. See this wood part here? That's what some chairs are made out of, is wood, right? Or tables. Yeah. So, and paper is made out of wood too. So we have to be made out of trees. So that's why we have to use the fronts and the backs of the paper so we don't waste the trees because we love them, right? Let's look and see. Where do trees grow? Trees grow in cities. People plant and take care of city trees. I've seen those in Boston. Some trees in Boston, they have a special crew of men and women that come to take care of the trees. Trees grow in natural areas like forests. Nature takes care of these trees. So nobody goes to water these trees in the forest, right? Or cut them back. They're just wild trees. They just grow. Nature takes care of that with the rain and the sunlight and the air and the soil. Trees even grow in the mountains. Mountains are high and rocky, so only some trees can live there because these conditions are kind of extreme. So some trees don't like it, but some trees do. Trees grow in valleys. So when there's a high mountain and another high mountain, that spot in the middle is called a valley. We learned about that. So some trees grow there between the mountains. That pretty leaf close up. I love trees so much. Oh, I wore my tree today. Do you see it? I'm going to bring it really close. I'll put it under here. Can you see my tree? Okay, let's turn it so you can see it. Okay, my tree that I wear almost every day has got branches. Can you see it? It has branches here, and it has a trunk, and it has roots. Do you see it? That's part of my necklace. Oh, so cool. All right, let's see. Trees grow near rivers. Rivers carry water to lakes and oceans. Trees grow near oceans. Trees grow roots above and below the mud. Look at these roots. Whoa, those are cool. Ocean water covers the roots every day. Interesting. Trees grow in deserts too. Deserts are dry and hot. So some plants like the desert, some plants don't. Trees grow in swamps. Swamps are always wet. Some trees like to grow in the swamps. Some trees don't. Trees grow in orchards. People plant fruit trees in orchards and take care of them. Look around your school or your house. Can you find trees that were planted by people? I can, in my yard. My apple tree. It is so cold in the winter, water freezes into ice. There is ice on the twigs. So in the winter time, this is what the apple tree looks like. In the spring, the days are warmer, ice and snow melt. They become water for my tree. Oh, new leaves and flowers are growing. Look at it. I see some flowers there. Beautiful. So what comes after that? Winter, spring, then what? Summer. In summer, the days are hot and sunny. Small green apples grow on my tree. In the fall, it is cool. The apples are ready to eat. Then the leaves fall off my tree. And then it starts over again with winter. Orange trees. It is warm in the winter where orange trees grow. These oranges will soon be ready to eat. In the spring, it is warmer. The oranges are sweet. The flowers smell sweet too. In summer, it is hot. The flowers are gone. Little green oranges start to grow in their place. In the fall, it is warm. The green oranges grow bigger. Then they turn orange. What will happen next? What happens? I think then we pick them and we eat them, right? Oranges are tasty. Maple trees. In spring, maple trees have new green leaves. Can you find the maple tree in summer, fall, and winter? Let's see. I think maybe, this is definitely winter. Let's see, which one do you think is a summertime tree? Maybe this one? I think this one is fall. Yeah, it's changing colors. These are maple seeds. You've probably seen these around on the ground. What will happen when they are planted and grow? Do you think they'll turn into a maple tree? Just like this one? If they get into the dirt, do you think they'll grow tall like this maple tree? Yeah, and this is the tree that gives us maple syrup. You know, that you might put on your pancakes? Yeah, so good. Or waffles. Sometimes I like to put maple syrup on waffles. Wow, I learned so much about trees. Huh, I just thought I'd share that with you because I love you and I want you to know everything that I know. So important. Okay. I just have a couple more things I want to do with you today. Mrs. Wise does have a meeting in a few minutes. This time of the year gets a little bit busy and Mrs. Wise has a lot of meetings. So sometimes my meetings with you might have to be a little bit short because of that. But know that it's not because it's because I love you. I come here every day to do this with you. So I know that this is a heart. We're going to give Mrs. Regan, Mrs. Brooks, and Mrs. Devane a special surprise. Now, those are 3 paraeducators that work in my classroom, some of those helpers that come to school every day and help us, right? So on the next Google Meet that I have with my class, we're going to hold these up like this. But I thought to make them pretty, we might want to color them. We might use red. You could make a rainbow heart. You can decide what you want to do, how you want to make your heart, okay? And if you don't have a printer to print one out, you can just draw one. I'll show you how to do that on the back after. Look at this. Up and down, up and down, up and down. Mrs. Wise is going so fast, right? But you can take your time and make this gorgeous. Okay, so here's my heart. It is colored and lovely. This is the one I'll probably bring with me when I go to that meeting. Okay, that looks good. So what I would do is hold this up and say, Mrs. Regan, I love you and thank you so much for all your help. Mrs. Brooks, I love you and thank you so much for all your help. Mrs. Devane, thank you so much for all your love and thank you for all your help. So if you don't have a heart paper and you just have a blank paper like this, can I show you a funny way to make a heart? I think you'll like it. So you make an M. Do you know how to make an M? There's the letter M. Do you see my M? And then you make a V underneath. Do you see my letter V? And then you just put them together. And there's a beautiful heart. We could also send some love to some awesome people that work in our community, maybe police officers or even firefighters or doctors or anyone that you love. You can make a heart for and put it in your window to show them how much you care about them, right? Awesome job. All right, the last thing I want to do today with you is, actually I have 2 things. I want you to see my printer is making papers with crazy lines on them. Do you see this crazy line? It's kind of annoying. I'm looking for my special crayons I got. Here we go. All right. I got these special crayons because I wanted you to see. Look at this. Do you see what I see? Mrs. Wise got these special crayons that have all different colors that people might have their skin. And I think they're all so beautiful. This is me in kindergarten. So Mrs. Wise is going to I'm going to draw a picture of Mrs. Wise here. So this is Mrs. Wise's crazy hair that she has, right? She has this crazy hair that kind of sometimes sticks up like that. That's okay, Mrs. Wise. Okay. And then Mrs. Wise's face is here, right? Yeah. I've learned something though. Mrs. Wise isn't really just one color here. I know my hair is kind of black. I got some black in my hair. Yeah. I have some gray in there too. I have to start dyeing it pretty soon. Not yet though. Not yet. Okay. And then I've noticed that parts of my skin are darker than other parts. So I'm going to add some more colors here because I think that Mrs. Wise might have most of these colors in my, you look real careful. It's not just one color that we are. They might have lots of different colored skin. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, see that? I might even have a little bit of this color on my face and some this color. Ah, okay, then I might want to just use my plain old orange to make my nose. And then I think I might use that red to make my lips today. See that? Mm-hmm. This is what I look like in kindergarten, right? And then I might just make a maybe I think I need a neck. Make a neck for me. There we go. And then I'm going to make myself a pretty dress to wear. Right? Maybe I'll make those flowers like the one I have on now. Does that look cute? I think so too. Okay. And remember to always make details, right? So I could say, hello. Hello, friends. That's a funny picture of Mrs. Wise. This is me in kindergarten. And some things I love about kindergarten. I love teaching in kindergarten. I do. You know what else I love? I love, let's put the whiteboard back there, maybe like this. Look at this, it's so silly. Mrs. Wise is going to add some details. I might write, welcome, back there, and I might have some letters, and I might have some numbers. Look at this, it's so fun. I'm going to put little Chester, he's our guy. He's our little bear that we like to put in our classroom. Look at his little feet. And sometimes in our class, he sits on a little chair. Isn't that funny? He's got his own little chair. I'm going to write June on him. Does that look like more like our class now? I think it does. And I'm also going to make some smiley faces because I know that everybody in our classroom is happy. All right. So my good friends, the last thing we have to do today, I think, is just read from our book. Let's see. So when you draw pictures of yourself, what I want to get at is make sure that you do lots of details, okay? And know that like all those colors of skin that I had here, look at that. These are all so pretty. They're all just different. I think there's one more. Oh, here we go. Look at how pretty they are. These are all different colored skin colors that there might be, right? So Mrs. Wise isn't really just one skin color. I have all these different skin colors. And you know what else I see? There's something beautiful about each color of the skin that's here. And something that I learned is that the skin that we have on the outside of us, this stuff, that's like our wrapping paper. So picture this to be our wrapping paper, and the present is really what's on the inside of us. So I really want you to take time when you notice people, when you see people, if they have a different color skin than you have, that's just like the wrapping paper. We have no idea what's on the inside of them until we get to know them better. And then when we get to know their inside, we can know what a true gift they are. Okay, so take your time and really get to know people. You know, don't just judge people by what they look like on the outside, not just the color of their skin, but just don't judge people. Get to know them first. It seems like common sense to me. I don't know. Okay, anyway, let's see what else we have. Families have wants. Families need things. They also want things. Sometimes a family must choose. What things do we need to have and what things do we just want to have, right? Family members work. That's true. A job you do is called work. People work at many different jobs. They make work at home to make things. They may work at home to make things. People may work far from home. People work to earn money. Then they buy things they need or want. Yeah, so these people are all working. Yeah, Mrs. Wise is working here with you, and you're working here with me. All right, my good friends, I'm just going to leave that there for us. I would like for you to have a wonderful day. I love you so much, and I will see you on Monday. Next week, I might, I've got a ton of meetings, so I might do some read alouds for you guys and post those a couple times next week, because there were a few days that Mrs. Wise has got meetings all day long, okay? So I might just post for a daily meeting that looks like a book instead of this. So if you see that, do not be surprised. All right, my friends, have a wonderful day. Love you bunches.